Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's carmeldelitee. Today's video was a little difficult for me to film because this is something that I've always been insecure about my whole life, and I've tried so many different methods on how to get rid of this issue. It's just a touchy subject for me, and some of you may not think it's a big deal. That's fine. Some of you have your insecurities, other people have theirs. There's no reason to judge. There's no reason to undermine somebody else's insecurity. I just wanted to share this with you for those who have the same problem or for those who might feel insecure about this same issue. I've always had little peach fuzz and sideburns and such all over my face since I was little, and it's okay, that's genetics. But as I got older, I really wanted to, change that about myself. It wasn't something I really liked, and it was really hard when applying makeup, because when you apply makeup to a bunch of peach fuzz and hair, it just doesn't go on as smooth as I'd like it. When I first decided I wanted to do something about my sideburn hairs, I went to my aunt because she does hair and she's like a cosmetologist. I wanted to see if she could thread them. Mind you, when I first went to her, my sideburns on the side were extremely long and they extended extremely low. It was so painful. Some people do really well with threading. I personally was like, no way, I will never be doing that again. Since threading didn't work, I decided to try waxing. I started using the Sally Hansen wax jar where you put it in the microwave, but I don't know, I found it was just very messy. I always made a mess. It always scared me. I felt like I was gonna burn myself because I never knew how long I should really leave it in the microwave. Sometimes when I take it out of the microwave, it was way too hot and I have burned my skin. It hurts so bad, and sometimes it's not hard enough. So it was just really complicated for me, so I didn't like the wax in the jar that you put in the microwave. Next, I went on to try the Sally Hansen wax strips that already come with the wax on it. That worked a lot better than the wax in the jar for me, but it's still extremely painful. I know waxing is painful, but I have a pretty high pain tolerance, and I actually used it for a while. But over time, over the years, I thought there has to be something a little bit easier than what I'm currently doing with these wax strips. So after I went through my whole strip phase, I decided, let me go to the salon. They have high grade wax, and maybe that'll make me feel a little better. I love the wax that comes in the waxing kit that is, you turn it to the certain temperature and it heats it for you. I thought, maybe that'll help me a little bit more. I would go to the salon every so often, but my hair just grows back so fast and it's so thick. The money was adding up, and it was just something that I didn't want to spend, and I knew I could do it myself. One day, my sister comes to me and she's all about buying stuff on Amazon, and she was like, I found the little wax, pro wax kit that you can use, and you put the beads in it and it works, and it's hard wax. So I went over to her house and I tried it on my sideburns, and it was amazing. It worked so well. Of course it hurt a little bit. Yes, waxing does hurt people, but I just felt like it was so much less stress on my skin, and it was so smooth, and it made my face feel so smooth afterward. I was just really ecstatic with the results. It was I felt like I was going to the salon, but I wasn't spending that salon money, and it just made me so excited. She ended up getting me my own little kit, and I honestly have been using it since then, and it has just made my life so much easier. For today's video, I'm actually going to be waxing my face. It's going to be painful and fun, but it's gonna be so worth the final result. Here is the wax kit that I use. I know it's a little messy. I literally use it all the time. It's called the Pro Wax 100, and it goes from 160 to 240. I can't get it open. Oh god, it's stuck. I've actually had it on while I was filming, so it warms up. When I turn it on, I normally put it to 240, and I let it sit there for 15 to 20 minutes because I wanted to get it really hot and just melt all the beads in there. And then after that, right before I use it, I try to set it on maybe between 195 and 210, just so it doesn't completely burn my skin, but it's still hot. And I have found that that's a good range for me. Sometimes you'll need to turn it a little bit hotter, sometimes you can turn it a little bit cooler. It just depends on what your skin can handle. As you can see, I already have my headband in, but I'm gonna put my clip in as well. Before you start waxing, you wanna make sure that the area you are going to be touching is nice and clean and exfoliated, so it has maximum potential for the wax to pull it off and to keep your pores nice and clean. I like applying a generous amount, and I put it on this little popsicle stick that you can get it like anywhere. And I just start and I make my way down. And you want to drag it far enough so you have enough room to pull, like that. So there's my wax, and I'm just gonna let it harden for a couple minutes, and then I will rip that bad boy off. It gets hard pretty fast. Okay, this is gonna freaking hurt. Alrighty, ready? Alright, gotta peel the bottom. Oh my god, let me like let it sit for a little bit longer. Oh, and just a heads up, my skin gets red like this, so it's gonna look crazy and you're probably gonna freak out. I'm gonna be just fine, but like everything is just fine. It gets temporarily red. Like even if I just scratch my face, it's like red and you're like, oh my god, what happened? But it'll be fine. It'll go away right, well, not right after, but in time it'll go away. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Fail. Ooh. See how freaking red I am? That is literally, can you guys see that? Woo, girl. Okay, I have my next side. Oh shoot, it's falling. Guys, this gets really stringy, so just be aware of that. Oh my god, it's still going. You see that? Stop. Okay, there we go. Do 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 do. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. Yes. Okay, I think it's ready. I hope it's ready. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I gotta make sure. Oh, it already hurts so bad. See, already red. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, that one was painful. It gets so painful when it's like closer to the top. I guess I should have trimmed those a little bit shorter, but whatever. It really doesn't hurt as bad as it looks though. Like this is like being a little dramatic, okay? Face, calm down. I'm just gonna go on the bottom half a little. I'll go ahead and do it on this side too. So I'll let that dry. This should be done. You can hear it. Ready? 1, 2, whee! That one wasn't as painful. Wasn't as much, just some little peach fuzzy things got going on there. Of course, it's not gonna be 100% bulletproof perfect, nothing is. So I like to go back in with tweezers if I have a couple hairs that I wanna get. Okay, on this side. That should be good for now. Since my skin is super sensitive and it gets like just really hot after waxing like everyone else, I like to go in with some ice and just run it across the areas where I waxed. This always feels so amazing. The water you see it dripping on my face because it's so hot. I have like my hand and I'm catching it. Use a towel. That'll probably be a lot easier. Waxing your face can most definitely cause breakouts. So when I first started waxing my face, it was like, what are you doing? Oh my god. And like I would get spots here or there. I still kind of get them, but I've learned to use the ice, but I've also learned that my skin reacts really well with Neosporin. I know that's a little odd. I was like, I need something a little soothing, and this is what I found. It literally worked, and it helped prevent bumps on my face. You can definitely use like an aloe soothing cream. I know like when people go into the sun, they get sunburn, they use like a soothing cream. I should probably try that, but for now, I'm just gonna use a little bit of this Neosporin, and then that should do the trick. So my face is finally back to normal and it is feeling as smooth as ever. Using this Pro Wax kit is amazing. Like I told you, you should really try it out. If you ever find yourself insecure about facial hair, it is okay. We all have it at some point on our face, and it's also okay to want to get rid of it. I'm sure so many more people than you think probably have the same insecurities or probably go through the same thing. So I found that just sharing my experiences with other people and learning other people's experiences makes me feel a little bit more comfortable about my insecurities and things that like I'm not super confident about in my life. Don't ever feel like you have to hide yourself or hold back or feel like you'll be judged, because you're beautiful and no one could take that away from you. My sister did get the Pro Wax kit from Amazon, so I will put a link below in the description box so you guys can go and check it out yourself. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye!